Hi guys, so today I'm gonna go over some anime news from February to March 2025. So the first thing I want to go over really quick from the website Anime Corner from February 22nd, 2025 is about My Hero My Hero Academia gets new manga one shot return in May 2025. So right here you can see that on May 2nd, 2025, there'll be a one shot release of My Hero, which is cool. They're going to keep going for a little bit longer. I think that one shot will have a little bit of an update of what's going now in the future of My Hero with Deku and the other characters, which is interesting. Here's a little visual from the manga itself. That's pretty cool. I'm going to scroll down. Furthermore, My Hero Academia Final Fan Book Ultra Age will include the interviews with past editors, a Q&A corner, and sessions with Horikoshi delves deep into the manga. That's cool. My Hero Academia will also receive an official illustration collection book on June 4th, 2025. It's a nice collection to have if you're a fan of the series. Nice. So there'll be a little bit more stuff to read about it. The manga artist for fellow spin-off series My Hero Academia team up missions. Akiyama also recently revealed time skip off for Monoma. Okay, I don't know much about that spin-off. So that's really the news for My Hero right now. Something I found interesting was from March 1st, 2025, from CBR article that talks about Oshinoko after leads Japan's first AI anime in spring 2025 season. Unfortunately, or maybe some people like this, but for me, I'm not a huge fan of AI anime stuff. I don't think it's a good thing. Like I already seen a lot of AI anime fan art. It looks very weird and not that great compared to actual properly drawn animation and fan art. So AI for art can be a little bit weird, but this was coming. We all knew that AI was going to at some point be used for anime, either for voice acting and animation. It's probably going to look weird, but Japan's taking yet another enormous leap with AI. Recently, Oshinoko star Yuri Igoma announced her lead role in Twins Hinahima. So Hinahima, an upcoming anime that will be produced with AI tech. To me, that sounds terrible, but let's see what will happen. For Oricon Frontier work Higurashi When They Cry. Yeah, I think a lot of us know about Higurashi. It's a classic series. So they basically looks like some people who work in Higurashi, I guess they're gonna be working on this. According to Anime News Network, AI will be used in over 95% of the total animation cuts. Hmm. Sounds bad, alright. The anime will be broadcast nationally via Mainichi Broadcasting System, MBS, starting on March 29, 2025. Alright. Twins Hinahima. So Hinahima. Japan. Yeah, that's what I read. That's the trailer. I'm gonna avoid watching the trailer because I already got in trouble a couple times with watching some One Piece anime trailers before, so I got in trouble with something else that I got warning from YouTube. So I gotta wait until June 2025 to take another chance at watching some anime videos. So for now, I'm gonna be a little bit safer. I'm not watching any anime videos until June. All right, so this just give you more information about this. As a scroll, you guys can pause the video and read more in detail. Additional arguments against AI stem from the fact that some AI programs are trained using existing copyrighted works without the knowledge and consent from the original artists. That's a good point. Yeah, if you don't have the consent and legal right to use their work, you could mess up using AI. Gotta be careful with that. However, Oricon reports that the animus produces a proceeding in a way that will allow for current Japanese copyright management based on Japan's current AI business guidelines. Okay. Notably, AI 3D tech director Ultra Noob has given seminars for industry hopefuls at Digital Hollywood Tokyo. Okay, it looks like they're trying to find ways to make this more of an official thing. So Twins Hinahima will premiere in Japan on March 29, 2025. As I said earlier, that's basically the news for that. Not excited for this at all. Not even a little bit, but for people who are excited they're using AI for anime, there you go. So another article from Anime Corner website, March 8, 2025. Black Torch gets surprise return with official anime announcement, debut trailer, teaser visual. Okay, I don't know too much about this anime actually. As just announced at Emerald City Comic Con, Viz Media revealed that an anime adaptation of Tsuyoshi Takaki's Black Torch manga series is in development. Never actually read the manga, so I don't really know much about the series. From what I can see, I guess it's fantasy, maybe isekai. I'm not sure. Let me check out the visual though. Black Torch. That's the official trailer. Can't watch that right now, unfortunately. Anime coming soon. Black Torch. Takaki had this to say following the anime's announcement. Alright, it's just what he said about the announcement. I want to see if they had the date of when it's gonna be released. Jump Square Magazine from February 2017. Kinda want to see if there's a specific day. I'm not seeing a date on when it's gonna be released. Hmm. Alright. When I find more the day, I can't really see it. If I find out the actual official release day, I'll let you guys know. So this article is from February 24, 2025, from CBR website. Talks about Toriyama got bored. We already know that Akira died a while ago, but Dragon Ball editors confirm why Gohan stopped being the main character in DBZ. I think we know why. I think Akira was planning to finish Dragon Ball in the Cell Saga, which made complete sense considering that Cell had both. He had the same. He had the same blood. He had Frieza blood, and he had Namek blood, right? Like Piccolo's blood. So he basically had all the three main powerful species, you can say, and he seemed like he was the ultimate villain at the end. So it looked like that was a setup to end Dragon Ball. So I'm not sure if Akira just got bored or if he just, hey, I'm making money, let me stretch the series out. Because it felt like the whole Buu saga was kind of pushing it. I felt like it was kind of pointless. And Gohan also had defeated Buu, specifically Super Buu. I don't know how he didn't realize the way he lost against Super was kind of dumb too, but it's a whole other conversation. Former editors of the late Akira Toriyama have revealed why the legendary manga creator abandoned explaining Gohan's life as a teen in Dragon Ball Z. That's probably more their opinion. I think it's more to do with Akira wanting to end Dragon Ball during the Cell Saga, but kept going to make more money. Because the Buu Saga felt kind of unneeded in a lot of ways. And then, in my opinion, Dragon Ball Super is completely pointless and just stretching out series that's been done for a long time already. But it makes them money. So I get it, it's what makes them money. This is just more information about it. I probably don't agree with their point, but they will know more than me. Dragon Ball editors explain why Akira stopped making Gohan DBZ's main character. Yeah, according to Dragon Ball editors, Toriyama didn't stop writing stories about Gohan's new life as a high school because readers were bored with the premise. Instead, he himself was bored by it. Maybe. I mean, to be honest, many of us who watch or read Dragon Ball at the time and watched it for the first time, we wanted Gohan to be the new MC. It felt cool, and we loved the Super Saiyan 2 version of Gohan, the way he became the first Super Saiyan 2 in the series, and felt like it made sense in the way that Goku was kind of giving him, the next step, the next one to be the hero up in the Earth, and he can see the galaxy itself, and it seemed like that was the way. And then completely right afterwards, basically, with the whole Busai, Gohan was kind of just ignored and became kind of useless and weak in a way. It didn't make sense. It was pretty bad. Um, it could be that he was bored, but I think it's more to do with not finishing the series earlier and kept stretching it out over and over. Like Dragon Ball Super is also pointless. Try watching it, it's not my thing. But some people like it, so It works for some people. You want to scroll down? Yeah, I remember when Gohan was kicking he was kicking Super Boo's ass. I really thought the way he lost to Super Boo was dumb, but it's a whole other story. In the past, Dragon Ball fans believed Toriyama dropped the idea of Gohan become the new driving force of the franchise after the character's popularity took a deep took a dive during the Great Saiyaman saga. Oh yeah, that was horrible saga. I hate that whole saga of Gohan being a stupid, just a really corny stupid hero. That was terrible. I think we all remember that. And suffer even more as he reverted to his weakened and unsure self for most of the Majin Buu saga, which again made no sense since he was the reason why they even defeated Cell, so Perfect Cell specifically. Yeah, I didn't like that either because Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, it was a good kind of pushing on to the go to the next level and grew up a little bit more, mature more, and understand the seriousness of fighting some powerful opponent like Perfect Cell, and really took a lot from Gohan to defeat him. So that whole situation was just kind of weird to me. Again, I think Gohan could have been treated better. I still think he's not treated well in Dragon Ball Super either, which makes no sense. He should be way stronger than Goku and Vegeta, but it is what it is. This other article from March 6, 2025 is from Anime Galaxy official website. Talks about how if the paperback doesn't sell, like the physical manga, we will cancel it. Mangaka urges fans to buy physical copies. I mean, not everyone has a space. Part of the reason why some people are not really buying manga anymore because it just occupies a lot of space. It's hard to afford an apartment that can have enough closet space for manga and all the things you want to collect. Never mind house. So people have to understand that owning digital things are becoming more the norm. Not because we just want to, but we can't either afford or have the space to have all these things. You have to kind of be selective if you want to own physical collection. It's very hard to own everything. I'm sure people in Japan are probably still buying it, but I think they're also suffering from the same thing as everyone else, lack of space. That's a big, big reason. So let me see. I understand they want to make more money with the physical copies, but you kind of have to be understanding. Manga got more expensive in a way, and we lack space, and not everyone gets a translated version. A lot of these mangas are not translated fast enough. You kind of have to go online, either through a pirated website or through a paid website we can get the digital copy and be able to read it in time because it takes a long time for some of these manga to be translated. Same thing watching an anime in a different dub, like English dub or any other dub. Anything that's not in Japanese, it takes a long time sometimes to get things translated and people don't want to be waiting months to finally read the next volume. That's another issue too. So it's a lot of lack of accessibility to translated versions of the manga plus like a space. And then you add the added cost of owning physical collection can be a lot. Like I get it now. I'm scrolling down because I kind of skimmed through what they're saying, but I understand the point of view of someone who has. I only really have one manga collection, which is the Legend of Zelda manga that I have. I don't have too many mangas. I just don't have the space. I don't know even where to put my figurines yet. I just don't have the space to put any of my figurines, which is more my preference what I like to collect. So that's a whole other thing. I own a few more now, but I haven't been buying much physical collection of stuff. It's hard to find space. It's clear that the criteria for survival on Shonen Jump Plus keep changing. While 500k weekly views may be the minimum threshold, paperback sales remain a major factor in determining whether the series continues. I do think Japan needs to, that's one thing that Japan as a market needs to focus on, that you have to adapt to the current nature of things. Instead of using AI for animation, voice acting, which a lot of people hate that, you should make manga and anime more accessible globally. So it's translated quicker, allow more voice actors, provide to have opportunities to have a job and be able to voice in their language, the native language, so that people can in their country can actually watch the anime and be able to read the manga in their native language. That would be a good focus. If that means we can do it digitally, That's where you should do it. I think the way they cry about this is just probably being a little bit greedy and rely too heavily on the sales of physical manga. Well, anyway, next article is from March 9, 2025, from CBR website. I think is run its course. Demon Slayer style opens up on wrapping up the anime in a beautiful way. Yeah, Demon Slayer, it has a really good. It's an anime that has great animation, simple plot, but great choreography of the fights, good soundtrack. I don't think this is going to talk about anything really new. We know about the movie Infinity Cast. Sorry, talk about it in another video. It's going to come out in the US and Canada September 12th, 2025. So I'm definitely going to watch that. I'm expecting to look good. I know they've been using like 3D animation sometimes, terrible 3D animation, some scenes of these movies and just the TV series itself. And I'm not a huge fan of 3D animation either. AIs just looks terrible. I think the worst one is Berserk. That one's just horrific. Yeah, we know the manga is over. We know they're gonna stretch out the Demon Slayer anime into 3 films. There's nothing really new. I was hoping something more new, but nothing new. This I find interesting. It's from February 18, 2025. Anime News Network talks about exclusive Dark Horse licenses Kentaro Miura, who's also the creator of Berserk. Studio Gaga's Duo Enki manga. I don't know anything about this manga, but I know about Dark Horse Comics, and they do a pretty good job with whenever they license something. Announced on Tuesday that it has licensed Kentaro's Miura and Studio Gaga's Duanki Duranki manga based on the Berserk creator original story. Okay, this could be a very interesting thing. There's some more interesting knowing there's not too much information. Here they describes a little bit about the manga. Yeah, Miura died back in May 6, 2021. But I think his assistant is supposed to continue the Berserk manga. And just want to talk about one last thing from February 18, 2025. Also, Anime News Network. Shimojo, who has a voice actor, died back in January 29, 2025, due to health issues from acute subdural hematoma. So this guy, you know, has some disease, but he was 78, so not too bad. He lived for a long time. I'm used to seeing a lot of these voice actors, mangakas die in their 50s and 60s. I just want to let people know who are a fan of the voice actor Atomu Shimoju and just Shimojo died, so just to let you guys know. So if you don't see him voice act anymore, that's why. But he lived for a long time. And that's really it for today's anime news. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think of anything I talked about today. And I reply to you guys as soon as I can. If you like the video, just like and subscribe. If you're watching this on TikTok, follow us on TikTok. And I hope everyone has a great day.